What's up, Ivy Van? Guys, we got a fun video coming up where I wanted to kind of I wanted to answer a broader question that I feel like we get a lot, where it's like, you know, what does it take to get into gaming? Not just like PC gaming, but like, you know, if I'm wanting to play like certain games, what type of console or computer spec should I look for? And one of the stats that I looked up that I think you'll find pretty crazy is the current gen consoles. So the Xbox consoles have about the Series S and X have about 400 titles right now to choose from, and then the PlayStation has about 630-ish. And to give you an idea, like Steam alone has about 51,000 titles.
Way more game options.
Yeah, I thought that was really crazy. I'm like, that's a good pitching point. And then on top of that, the other statistic, the last one that I've been trying to do some research on, is how much cheaper on average can you get PC games versus console games.
That's true.
Because obviously it's a little harder to answer now.
Because AAA titles are priced the same normally.
Yeah.
You get sales occasionally, but most of the time it's really just one of those other games that are not the mainstream ones that are on both.
Yeah, well, every so often though, you do get things like Humble Bundle,
That's true.
And Steam Summer and like Winter and like Cyber Monday. Like those sales go absolutely crazy. Even some of the, I mean, I know in the past we've seen new AAA titles that happen to come out around that time go down like $20 to $40.
Yeah.
So that's really like the statistic I'm trying to find, but obviously it's kind of hard when you have things like Game Pass and I don't know what PlayStation has, but I guess something.
They have their own version. I don't know what it's called.
Pass.
Steam Fest is going on now. Is that the summer sale?
That'd probably be a good thing for me to actually just use OBS and just go through and just be like, yeah, you know, with all these crazy sales that you get. I think the Nintendo Switch actually had, I almost want to say they had like more.
Yeah, that console's been out a lot longer than the next gens. So I think I don't know when the Switch came out.
I know it was. I mean, it's definitely under like 1,000. But
yeah.
You can get UCDs for PlayStation, Xbox sometimes, and even those get a lot of deals online. Yeah, but then, you know, that does require you to have a disc version of the console, which I'm sure is a lot better now, but let's be real, during the shortages and stuff, in the scalper market, the disc versions were like 1,000 plus.
I think the PS5 with the disc is $500, the digital's $450. So you save about $50.
It's $50.
$50, which is a game. Just saying.
What do you think, IGP or GPU for price?
What does that mean? Oh, digital's $400 like now? I thought it was $450. Is it actually supposed to be $100 cheaper? $100 cheaper is a good deal then.
Yeah, no, digital definitely seems like it'd be the way to go unless you just really have the disc nostalgia and like to like feel like you physically own it. And that's something that, you know, to be fair, for console users, PCs, we haven't had really hard copies or anything for a long time. The other statistic I found interesting, but I have no clue if this source was 100% accurate because it was like a survey, but I read that like an estimated 52% of all gamers are on PC, laptop, or like something of the Windows nature, and then the other 48% are on consoles of some kind. I thought that was pretty cool because I always thought the PC master race was more of like a, I'm not gonna say like dying breed, but I always thought it was kind of like stagnant. Like there wasn't a lot of people that played PC.
If you can find it for $400, generally now it comes with a game for $450. Yeah, that's what I saw. I think there's only like the only digital one I can see is like the God of War edition. So you're basically paying $50 for God of War.
Now I'm thinking about it, you know, the PC market has to be absolutely booming because there would be no other way that like every company and their mother would be selling PCs.
Oh no, I think PCs are like peaking
like,
right now.
It's actually crazy now I'm thinking about it. All the companies that I thought I'd never see sell
selling
computers. Almost every single company that we work with at this point, you know, that does like cases or power supplies or hell, even acrylic at this point, has their PC selling business. I was like, it's crazy. It's crazy they all copied it. No,
everyone copied us. It's my birthday today. Wolf, it's your birthday today? Well, happy birthday.
I at least feel a little unique because like we started right during / before the pandemic, so we have that going for us. The pandemonium.
What's up, Kivo? Ricardo, are you here? The person who's building his
Yeah,
PC?
I think they gave us Twitch names for both of them. But
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll say, "Hey, I'm here."
Hi, I'm here.
Hi. Why? Question mark. Why what?
Are you asking why? I'm asking if Ricardo's here.
He said, "What? Why does he matter?"
Why does he matter?
We're-
Because this
we're
is his
here,
PC. We're building his computer.
What if someone in chat claimed it? They're like, "It's mine,"
it's
but it
mine,
wasn't
no.
really theirs, and then we shipped it to him. All I'm gonna say is I came to PC from console and I can't go back. Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I understand, like, I know Matt and I made the argument before, if you are really into it for exclusives or you want something on the go, like a Switch or a Steam Deck, totally understandable. But yeah, it's always hard for a lot of people, I think, to go from console to PC and then go back to exclusive console.
Why not Wednesday? Huh? What are you talking about, Phoenix? I'm confused.
What do you want us to do on Wednesday, brother?
What on Wednesday?
Do you want us to shake the bubble on Wednesday?
Why not just get the Discord notification? Well, I appreciate you being here. Sometimes Discord can be a little slow.
It's like us in the morning. Discord just like us for real.
Why not today, Phoenix? Exactly. I like Matt23797. That's my alt account.
There's more than one.
Why Tuesday? Not because Wednesday today. What?
You're talking like Kevin from The Office. Why more words?
Did I mess up the
Less
title or
words
something? Did I
quicker?
put Wednesday instead of Tuesday? That would explain it.
It says Tuesday morning.
Does it? Yeah, it does, yeah.
So.
And it says Tuesday.
What's up, Tool? Don't worry, we're building Ricardo's PC.
No, she messaged the management. I was like, I got it prepped. I brought it in here yesterday
Yeah.
before I left. It was ready to go. We ain't forgetting.
She sure was ready, Sheldon. Sheldon.
Phoenix is struggling a little bit this morning.
Yeah, I don't know. Being a little freaky.
I don't think you answered my question, Yuchozi. Is Steam Fest the summer sale, or is that something different?
It is summer. Well, no, it's really not. I mean, it's summer for kids, though, and I feel like that's what they would target, but...
Yes, but why not Wednesday when it's today's... I'm done talking to you, Phoenix. I don't know what you're doing.
Got a new graphics card recently. I got a new graphics card recently and a new GPU.
Excuse me?
Why does this keep happening? So now I have an i7 11700K ROG. ROG. 4070 Ti, 850 watt. What do you think? I mean, it's better than our builds.
It's pretty nice.
Well, I guess it's compared to Matt's here now, it's about the same.
He wants us to move forward. He wants us just to skip Tuesday and go to Wednesday? Is that what you're saying?
I'm on vacation this week, so it's any day. Nice.
Good to know.
How long will it be before I can come pick up my PC since you're building on stream? I knew someone.
See,
someone.
somebody
could
would be like, it's my computer now.
My food. You ain't gonna stop me.
Question: I have a 5000D from Corsair. Can I build with only 2 fans and a decent CPU? I mean, you could put 2 fans in if you want to.
I just don't even get why you have that case, though.
Yeah, why do you have it if you're not going to load it up with fans? Because that is a huge case. And if you don't put fans in there, it just looks kind of awkward, in my opinion. But if that's like, if you're talking about just what functionally work, yes, it'll be fine.
It reminds me so much of like, I feel like it doesn't happen quite as much anymore when someone brings us a custom build back in the day, and it'd just be like the most ungodly large case, like a micro ATX board, and it'd be like a, like an i3 or an i5 or something. You're just like, why?
Always wondered, has anyone ever bought a PC from you all and charged back and threw it? Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That has happened many times.
Did you see the freaking, David did like an estimate the other day on like how much money we could have lost to fraud by now? And it was like way over $100,000.
Wouldn't surprise me. Are you talking about like all the ones we've like declined and stuff, like, or
the ones that we've like declined and won? Yeah. I don't know what we've actually lost to fraud because we have lost money to fraud.
So basically, you're saying we could have lost that much if we accepted every single one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah, it was like way over 100,000.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. We get them very often. We've gotten better at identifying what's fraud compared to others, but
so I don't even think about trying it. We will catch you, but. Yeah, back in the day, when we kind of first started PC Bros, we didn't really know fraud was like as crazy as it was. We figured it only happened in movies, but yeah, it is very real. People, as soon as you start something new, they catch on and they're like, "Oh, black web, here we come! Time to use people's credit cards."
We'll get you. Oh no, it's not worth taking anyone to court over that, like, because I mean, unless it was like a crazy like $5,000-$10,000 custom and someone did a fraudulent charge and they went all the way through the process of keeping it, maybe, I don't know. We haven't been in that position yet, but most of the times, in all honesty, it's people charging back cheaper builds, like really cheap systems.
Yeah, and they're usually, those ones usually aren't fraudulent. When people are doing chargeback, if they've gotten the build, a lot of times they're just broke boys, and
they just want to get a free computer.
They literally are just like, well, this will surely work. But the downside with that is, we pay for insurance, and we do a really good job at like packing our builds and everything. And on top of that, UPS like confirms when it was delivered, and so a lot of people will say, oh yeah, like I never got it or something like that. And it's like they literally have a picture of it on your front porch. Like,
yeah. Yes, we have them swatted.
Yeah.
But no, there's a lot of times that happens. There's a lot of times where it's a clear fraud order, and our system through Shopify detects fraud orders based on a series of like things that happen. If it looks high risk to us, then we just cancel it.
It basically goes to the same system the FBI uses.
Yes.
So yeah, just don't even try.
Don't try. It'll be like, this order was placed at a different IP compared to like the location it's getting shipped to, or
which almost
the credit card doesn't match the name.
Yeah, almost all the fraud people use VPNs. Like,
yeah.
It's gotten very obvious at this point. Basically, what I'm saying is you guys aren't even good at doing fraudulent orders now.
UPS struggles for you? UPS has been good about picking our stuff up and delivering. We've had
there was that one time with the package mounts and back and forth, but
I don't know.
I still kind of blame whoever it was a little bit and UPS a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about that on stream when we were
yeah.
we were in the middle of it. We had somebody who got a PC from us.
It was one of those Alienwares, actually.
Yeah, so it was a fraud order, and then we shipped it out, and it was kind of a mistake we shipped out. We really shouldn't have shipped it out. And we kept dealing with UPS on trying to get it back.
Because we basically intercepted it.
Yeah, we intercepted it, but then they kept calling and impersonating us and convincing UPS to re-deliver it. So we just kept doing a back and forth with them.
And like they were charging us like $50 every time it shipped anywhere.
Yeah, and we just kept getting charged more and more money, and the guy just kept calling and impersonating us, and it's. I would think there should be a system for UPS where like we are a business that works with UPS. We have our own account with them and our own like authorization code and something like that to be like, hey, we are PC Bros, not just some dude being like,
I remember
PC Bros.
literally suggesting that, being like, you guys can we give you like a 4-digit PIN that like
just something that
someone has to tell you?
Yeah.
Same thing with I think I told you before about how LG&E freaking cut my power at my old house, even though like I've been paying it. They cut it because, you know like how you can call and cancel service.
Yeah.
Someone literally called and gave them the wrong address and they just canceled it. And I'm
like, it's so easy to do that.
Yeah. Well, and I asked the lady, I was like, so is there a way to like prevent this from happening again? Because I was like, I have like a fish tank and stuff, and like they'll all die, like, and what if I had like a elderly grandma or something who needed like oxygen, like, yeah, like, come on, there has to be something. The lady's like, no, she's like, if it just happens again, you can just call us. I'm like, that's stupid.
I need Matt's credit card number to order a 3080 Ti. What do you get a 3080 Ti for? Get a 4070 Ti.
If you just ask Zach to do it, he already has it.
Zach's been spending my credit card for a long time. Yes, we'll just carry the PCs ourselves.
To up the pyramids?
Yep, up the pyramids.
I saw this thing the other day saying, I know this was on Facebook, guys, so it may have not been credible, but it looked pretty convincing, where it was like, you no longer have to wonder how the pyramids were built. They basically like were saying that they had been studying like samples from the rock for like the last 5 years, and they found that they're basically like, it's basically like concrete. Like they were pouring, they had molds that they'd make, pour a big square and then move to the next mold and the next mold. And I was like,
that makes sense.
Simplicity. That would make a lot more sense than what, like 10-ton rocks being moved with stones and wood. Jackson more worried about his fish than Grandma. Well, Grandma came second, okay? I thought about her after I thought about the fish.
Would you go with a 13 Gen i5 or a 12 Gen i7? I go 13 Gen i5.
Yeah.
Especially with the ones, the performance and efficiency cores, like they're pretty on par.
I think the 12 Gen, I think the 12 Gen or 13 Gen i5 is, I think it's either the same cores and same threads or more. Yeah. I can never remember.
I think the 13400 is the same like core and thread count as the 12 Gen i7. Yeah.
I think it's 1220 for the. It's either 1220 or 1420 for the 12 Gen i7. I don't know. I can't wait till Intel maybe comes out with ultra CPUs, and then I'm just like, what even? And they're gonna go back to not having efficiency cores. It'll just be like straight performance again. You're like, I need to upgrade from a 7th Gen i7. 7th Gen i7 is not bad. We actually did a video the other day. 4-core 8 thread. And definitely with like more modern GPUs and more modern titles, they have trouble utilizing the i7 fully because they're just not really optimized for that older hardware now, but they're still not bad. Ooh, Captain Kaboom says, my friend's laptop was sputtering, cutting in and out, and now it's just a black screen, won't boot. Faulty RAM. That almost kind of sounds like maybe like a heat issue, but...
Sounds like a skill issue.
Yeah, skill issue. I mean that's tough because that could really be a lot of things. So honestly, you're screwed. No, I'm just kidding.
Absolutely screwed, buddy.
You ready for McAllister to come in and just tell absolutely crazy stories that shouldn't be told in stream?
He's gonna really expose us. So McAllister went to Bonnaroo, guys, and for those who know what Bonnaroo is, it's a crazy party. It's a crazy
All
time.
I know is I saw like some people's stories and I was like, how are these people allowed in public?
There's some people who shouldn't be allowed in public at Bonnaroo. Stuff goes wrong when everyone's sleeping in tents around each other for 5 days.
I think I heard the last day got like rained out too.
Oh, did it?
I think so.
And it killed my battery.
Yeah. Oh my god. Yes, I heard like Foo Fighters were supposed to play like at night or something, and then playing like in the morning.
Alright, I'm ready.
Oh, you're at Hurstmore Watterson tells Zach to have the CC ready, and I'll be there in 30 minutes. Is the CC the computer?
I think he wants a credit card.
Oh, credit card. I was like, what is CC? All right, you ready?
What's better, 5900X or 13 Gen i5 or 12 Gen i7? I go 13 Gen i5 still.
Procedures.
I'd still go 13600K. Honestly,
I know i7 sounds better, but
it's like 12 Gen i7. I wouldn't do it. I just go 13 Gen.
Although I wonder what the price difference is now.
Yeah. I definitely would get it over the 5900X. I mean, it's a higher core count CPU, but like it's older at this point.
Yeah, and I'm like pretty 99.9% sure that I think the 13 Gen i5 would beat the 5900 in almost every single application. Yeah. The only thing I could maybe see it not getting or getting beaten would be like hyper threading applications where it's like really high threads and cores, but still
it's still it's a 12 core 24 thread, so I mean it's not like that much better.
13600K beats 12700K in gaming. I would think it'd beat it in pretty much everything, honestly. Not by a lot. I really think they'd be close, but are you guys getting alien sightings in your area? I don't believe so.
I don't think so.
Goodwill.
Yes, Goodwill. That's where they are.
The Alienware.
The Alienware.
What happens when you sleep in tents? I don't know. Just
Frost
basically, it's all people poop in them.
Poop in tents. Well, I have to ask
I didn't even think about how that works. I guess they just have porta potties. Imagine.
I guess I need to ask him that because that's probably foul. Like, do you even clean yourself?
Do you even bother like
how nasty?
Doing anything?
Like how nasty are you gonna be?
Pretty sure the 13600K beats the 5800X 3D in some titles. I would think they'd beat in a lot of titles.
I would think in a lot. I know there's some games that really like the 3D cache, but
Star Wars, that's it.
Star Wars really likes it.
Yeah, I'm honestly, that is one reason why I could see that 5600X 3D being kind of dope. It's like, I mean, if the 5800X 3D is still so like loved and cherished, then I don't know, maybe it is worth it.
Frost said, "Don't remind me." Remind you every day, Frost.
It'd be really cool if the 5600X 3D comes out and it's like the same price as the 5600 or 5600X.
Yeah, if it's cheap, it'd be nice.
Like, it'd be cool if it was like a replacement for those. Watch it be like some really dumb stipulation like that have Gen 4. That'd be really weird. This gaming PC would play good with emulation. It'd be way more than that, but yeah. AM4 is AMD.
Yes, it is.
Yes. Since they got an i5. Well, so whenever you see like i5 for emulation, it's probably talking about like very old i5s, like i5 first, second, third gen. Most emulation titles, or most emulation games and emulators in general are like very easy to run. Like most people can run them without even having a graphics card.
It depends too, because I know a lot of people when they say emulation, they're doing emulation with upscaling and they're boosting stuff from like old 480p to like 4K emulation, which is pretty common nowadays.
Yeah, that'd be demanding.
So that can be pretty demanding. But if you're just running native, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, if you're playing like that 480p just on like a 1080p monitor, then yeah, you'd be able to, like, this PC would be able to do it 20 times over.
That's how I do I think on my Neo with Pokemon games, I basically upscale 480p to 1080p, and it works on my Neo, so.
Should work on this.
It should work.
Can you guys tell me what motherboard will work out of the box with the 2600X? I bought one cheap and won't do a build with some parts I had laying around to donate to high school to let the...
What?
Okay, it's starting to get more broken. I was thinking of auction off. That's kind of cool. You're going to need to get like a B450. Wasn't it? Yeah, B450. I think, can't you make a B, like, 5,000 work? B550?
Yeah. Some.
Yeah, I don't know if they were just... I would just do a B450 to be safe.
Yeah, B450 to be safe.
And if you can't find one new for a reasonable price, which honestly reasonable, I would say be like $100 or less, unless you need like a full-size one or something. I would probably look on like eBay and get like a refurbished one. Yeah, there is a B550. It's just a lot. I don't think most of them had native 2000 series support.
I think I got lucky with that one.
Yeah, that was an A520.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, some B550 doesn't support 2000 series.
Might not be worth the effort.
Yeah. But I guess if you find one that like just literally on the box is like supports 2000 series, then go for it. I mean, why not? B550s are still like relatively current, so you can still buy them all day new. Woo. Guys, this graphics card's so beefy. It's a 3-lane. Watch it, like, it's gonna suffocate.
Really cool. This is the smaller case.
Yeah, the 3 lanes are definitely close.
We shall see. Didn't we do this though last time? Did we have a 4080 that we did in the Y40 that we had to replace because it was like choking itself?
Yeah, but I want to say that one was even bigger.
Okay.
It's also a 4080.
That's true.
These bad boys be power efficient. Is either a 4080 or it might have even been a 4090. Because I think we only ever had like 1 or 2 4080s in the whole time that they've been out. It's kind of funny. We've had more 4090s and way more 4070 Ti's than we've had 4080s.
Most people just are like, well, if you're gonna spend that much money on a graphics card, just get the 4090.
Yeah, if they went down, like I guess it'd be like
They're still over $1,000. It's just
they need to be at 1,000 or less.
Yeah.
I had a friend that told me she had like a B450 motherboard and also a 2060 with a Ryzen 5. Yeah.
Well, if you get that same board, then you're good. It's just some of them support, some don't. So.
One that you said a B450 with a Ryzen 5 3600. That's normal.
Yeah, that's normal.
B450 support usually first. Actually, they do support first, right? First gen all the way up to third.
I don't think they support first gen anymore. Like if you get one that's updated if you get a newer one that's like one of those Max boards that's updated for 5000 series, I think they got rid of like 1000 support.
Yeah. So I guess if it's an older B450, it should have first through third. If it's a newer B450, it should have second through possibly 5000 series.
Love AMD for supporting it, but it does make it confusing sometimes.
Yeah. Well, I remember they were not supposed to. Like,
I think it was the motherboard manufacturers that decided to do it.
Yeah. Well, because they said they only had enough room on the actual motherboard, like storage-wise, to have support for a certain amount of series. So I think that's why it's kind of like they have just enough where they can choose about 2 to 3 series to support. On the way to work, bus. Are you on the bus?
On the bus.
That last build you did with the laptop motherboard can do competitive Fortnite. Oh yeah. Yep. Yeah, that would definitely do competitive Fortnite.
Those are nice.
I just got a B450. It's not supporting first gen, but it does do 5000 series. Oh yeah, then that's definitely
pretty normal.
Yeah, a sample of that. Imagine if Tesla starts coming out with PC parts. There is that one. It's like a Tesla NVIDIA GPU.
Oh yeah, they call it. It's NVIDIA calls it a Tesla GPU. I don't know. That's just. That's probably a partnership. It's probably a take on Nikola Tesla more than anything. But is Tesla a take on him as well?
I don't know. Yeah, but before Elon Musk was ever born, did he predict it?
You stole my screws.
Oh. I'll put them up. What does it mean whenever I get a blue screen while I play a game? It doesn't happen regularly, but sometimes it happens. I got my PC last year, but it's kind of old. Well, what blue screen? Does it give you an error? Or does it literally just blue screen and shut off? Nesquik GPU.
Okay.
Ugh, back. These bones are getting old for PC building. Time to retire next week, guys.
Retiring. It's all over.
It says error and then restarts. What error? Does it give you, like, it should give you a code. If it's not giving you anything, then I don't know. I mean, it could be 1,000 different things. A lot of times, I would always try software first. Try updates. Try driver optimization to make sure your drivers are up to date. One quick tip for you guys too is don't ever use those freaking driver softwares where it's like ultimate driver suite. Those are horrible. You don't need anything like that. You just need to actually spend 5 minutes and find the drivers that you actually need. Which most of them, 99% of them, are done with Windows updates. The other 1% is your graphics card, if you have one.
I know one thing I like is if you get an AMD GPU and AMD CPU. You have so much in the...
Why is it so separate?
I don't know. When you install the driver for the GPU, it'll automatically detect the chipset drivers as well. So you can get them all at once.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Number one place, here I come. The price of the case. Can I get a better GPU? Huh? What are you talking about, Jelly? Oh, someone suggested a poll.
What is the poll? We need mod in here to start that there poll.
Ghost, I would maybe, but it would take me like 10 years. That's not even a question. How's that a poll? Y'all are so goofy.
Man, y'all morning people just are built different. For real. Oh God.
We're starting getting the crazies that are, staying up all night for the summer and then they come in and watch our stream.
I like that. What's a poll? Exactly.
Down by that stribble ball.
Yeah, are you talking about the kids that played Fortnite all night?
Yeah.
You know what I played last night that hurt, but it was kind of fun. I played CSGO.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, they all tempted me, and then I opened $25 worth of cases. And once again, I was tempted. I did get like a $15 op skin, so I mean, I almost made my money back.
Almost made it back.
I was praying for a knife. I was like, if I get a knife, that would be so cool.
When does CSGO 2 officially come out?
I have no clue. I just know that it has caused the market for like skins and stuff to go massively up because everybody is just so hyped that which I can't even imagine what would happen if they don't carry skins over, but they're saying they're going to support all the skins like the
I
market.
can see ones you get from the original game will be worth more because I'm assuming they're just going to almost stop supporting the original CS:GO.
I thought it was funny because I was streaming. It was in Sean's Discord, and I was looking through my inventory, and everyone was like, "Bro, you have a 10-year badge?" And I was like, "Is that cool?" Like, dude, that means you've had the game for 10 years since it came out. And I was like, "Yep."
Yeah,
I told y'all we're OG. I'm like, I'm telling y'all kids, if you get Global Elite now, it doesn't mean as much. It's free to play.
It's free to play, baby.
The games only mean a lot when they're not free to play. Once they become free to play, it's not as cool.
Use my big fan, keep everything cool. Jelly, what is up with you all? Y'all are just on something.
Jelly's always kind of weird.
Anything else you plugged in?
Jelly baby.
Fan or anything?
Nor.
Then the GPU is going to be inserted.
Inserteth in here. What a cute little baby. What a cute little... She gonna fit. Eat a salad.
You know what?
Eat
I
a
salad, kid. I want salad today for lunch.
Have you ever been to that place in Middletown, Green District?
No, but Caitlin's ordered it before on DoorDash and said it's really
good. It's just it's just a big salad place. And you get whatever protein you want and everything. You can get wraps. They have a jalapeno cheddar. I don't know what you call it, the tortilla.
Ooh, that sounds good.
For wrap. It really had almost no flavor to me, but I was like, it looks cool.
That looks cool.
Flavor minimal. Looks crazy. I'll pass. I'm allergic to salad. I know for a fact you just don't like vegetables. There's what could like. All right, let me slow down. Salad is a very salad's a very broad term. Are you telling me that you're allergic to like lettuce, kale, cabbage, tomato, onion, cheese,
everything?
Like, how can you be allergic to salad? Like just the term salad. I understand if you said I'm allergic to lettuce, which I don't know if anyone's ever been allergic to lettuce, but
if you're allergic to lettuce, you probably shouldn't leave your house.
They said most of it. So you're allergic to most of that stuff that I just said? Well, I'm sorry. I feel for you. If that's actually true, you don't need to touch grass, kid. You might die.
You might die. When they tell you to touch grass in games, don't listen to them.
Tomatoes are fruit. Yeah, whatever.
They're a fruit.
I still think it's dumb that we call a tomato a fruit, but you know, I'm not a scientist. I don't really know much about nothing.
Is it just because it has seeds?
I don't know.
I thought that's what it was.
Yeah, it's something like it's either like because it does or doesn't. I still don't like agree with like. I guess I can agree that like it physically, like, scientifically is vegetable. But yeah, nobody will ever put a tomato like with fruit
salad. If it doesn't go in fruit salad, it's not a fruit.
Exactly. Even though people put mayonnaise on that,
Yeah.
that's a little weird to me. Like I've never tasted fruit salad and thought, man, this needs more mayonnaise. Boy, so I touch grass all the time. Oh, well that's good. So you're not allergic to grass, huh? But you're allergic to lettuce somehow? Let us talk about that, okay?
Let us talk about it. Yeah, it's got room to breathe off.
Yeah, I think the 4080 we used at one time was just really thick. Because I don't think we've had a case of that happen since then. And remember it wasn't overheating the glass. The glass was just getting, like, very hot.
Really hot, yeah.
So it was more just a worrisome kind of deal. But probably
People put mayo on fruit salad?
I think I thought most of them had mayonnaise in it. Like mixed in with
Fruit
it.
salad? I thought fruit salad was literally just cut up fruit in a bowl.
Yeah, you know, what am I thinking of then? There's some type of odd...
I think I know what you're talking about.
It's like an odd mix of things and then you put mayonnaise in it, I think.
I know a lot of casseroles have mayonnaise in them.
No, that's not that weird to me.
Not that weird.
I swear it's fruit. But yeah, no, you're right. I mean, I think the term fruit salad is usually just like I don't know, maybe that's a fruit bowl.
A fruit bowl? Potato salad?
Yeah,
That's not really that weird
that's
either.
That's not weird either. Like, I like potato salad. I F's with it.
Mayo is only for grilled cheese. Mayo does make grilled cheeses better.
Ever
Instead of
really-
putting butter on the outside, put mayo on the outside.
Oh yeah, I don't really mess with butter anymore.
Oh, you know?
I mean, no, like I don't like avoid it. But, like I was talking to Emily, and I was like, I have not cooked with butter in probably over a year.
to. Yeah.
I usually use like if I need like any type of like oil or like nonstick, I just use like olive oil or vegetable oil.
Yeah. It works the same.
Butter started to like make me kind of feel sick when I like have too much of it. Man, now I want to know what I'm thinking of because like I know it's almost kind of like it's one of those weird things like what is it that you have on Thanksgiving? Sweet potato. Is it called sweet potato salad or is it casserole?
Casserole.
So
It's a yeah. So I was
I don't think
thinking of
that
some sort of
doesn't have
casserole.
mayonnaise in it, right? That has like marshmallow.
Marshmallow. It's one that's sweet.
But there's something like that.
Hey, there he is, Ricardo. What's up?
What's up? German potato salad versus mayo, but what's the difference? Oh, is this actually this is your PC, buddy? You got
Yes.
here just in time.
The PC's Bill. You ready to see it turn on and explode? Just kidding. It's gonna work because it's from the Toasty Bros.
And if it doesn't turn on, then
We're gonna fix it.
Yeah, we have some
Smile.
more work to do. Fun fact. So Ricardo, this PC's coming to you all the way in Texas, right? How is it in the place where everything is?
Oh
big?
yeah, remember it's supposed to be your birthday day birthday today too. Happy birthday! I just lost my mind there. Here's your birthday present that you paid for. Smile. What color do you? You know what, we're sticking to RGB. Never mind. For this
RGB
purpose,
for now because it
Yes.
matches everything. But yeah, you'll be able to basically this remote here will change all of the fans on the radiator. So give you a little demo. Change any color you want. There's different modes, different speeds. You can change the overall fan speed from this remote. And then for the actual graphics card, you change the RGB through software in the motherboard. Same with the RAM. So you can make the PC all one color. You can turn the RGB off. You can do all kinds of cool things with it.
no mayo and German potato salad uses slightly sweet vinaigrette instead of mayo, and it involves bacon as well. Interesting.
And don't worry, turning